Do you want to become a profitable trader? Hi, I'm CA Rudramurthy, author, trader, and trainer. Welcomes you to this pre-market report. Everyone are just asking one question: why Tuesday markets went up like that? And on Nifty futures, we closed even above 17,800. And let me tell you, post the last weekend Jackson Hole meeting where the Fed chair Jerome Powell showed his clear concerns on inflation and continuing his interest rate hike in US markets tanked. Go to Monday Nifty future level and watch the low. It is 17,250. In fact, repeatedly I have my research where I had told market will test 17,250, but I never expected it will go to the dot to that number and so quickly. So after 17,250, which Monday Nifty future saw as low, see where the market has gone on Tuesday. Tuesday it is 17,823. That means there is a up move close to 550 points in 2 trading days on Nifty. I'm not talking bank Nifty, I'm saying 550 points on Nifty, and then if you see bank Nifty, it is over close to 1500 points. This kind of volatility. Now people are asking why? Answer is very simple, and this can be given only by someone who understands the depth of market, not just covering the surface level, but someone who has the required experience and expertise. And let me tell you, even before the Jackson Hole meeting, lot of professional traders, FIIs and good funds had gone heavily short on market. So they were short previous week itself before the Jackson Hole meeting, and these guys started covering on Tuesday. Even though Monday they did some short covering, I want you to clearly understand, Monday we opened so much gap down post the Jackson Hole meeting, which was close to about 350-400 point. But Monday, from the lows of 17,250, we recovered close to 150 to 200 point. So Monday after the gap down open, there was a 200 point recovery, and there were all those shorts who took positions before the Jackson Hole meeting. They started already their covering from Monday. But Monday the covering was 200 points of Nifty from the low of 17,250. But then Tuesday, people started throwing the towel for all those people who went short at the lower levels on Monday, plus all those who were short before the Jackson Hole meeting, they started covering, and this huge short covering led a continuous up move, and which was a clear uptrending day on Tuesday. There was no change of event, there was no major news which could have made this kind of an up move, but the major news is, yes, it was short covering, and short covering. I want people to understand, short covering is always more furious on the upside than even fresh buying. However, the best combination for a bull is heavy short covering plus heavy fresh buying. When both moves on a single direction, the magnitude of the move and the speed in which it will move, the momentum will be very quick. So if you want both magnitude and momentum to be on one single direction with lot of speed, then it needs a lot of short covering and fresh buying, like how you saw on Tuesday. Now, having understood what happened on Tuesday, what next is the big question. Yes, crude oil now back again to $96 per barrel, dollar index at 109, and yields, especially in US, are just moving up, which is not good for short term in market. Also, the concerns of China, Taiwan and US intervention in between is also one of the major factors or hurdle which can bring anytime a big move on the downside. But however, let me tell you, markets are highly resilient, especially in India. If you see, after Jackson Hole meeting, Indian market is up 1%. However, US markets are down close to 5 to 6% after Jackson Hole meeting. That means we have an outperformance close to 7%. Let me tell you, FII buying figure, if you see on Tuesday, in spite of the rebalancing which most of them are talking, still it is very heavy and it is close to over 4,500 crore on a single day. So this is what you see now in market. Now there is a strong support for Nifty at 17,250 for September series, which is the low we saw on Monday, and on the higher side the resistance for this month will be at 17,750. So market will make some time wise consolidation in this range of 17,250 to 17,750 before a bigger move, based on which side the market breaks. You see, no doubt for short term we see this outperformance compared to US market or the world market, but this cannot stay forever. Decoupling, whatever we talk, is good for short term but not to medium to longer time frame. We cannot see continued outperformance when world markets are shrinking and India can still manage the markets to go up. But I can tell you, surely you will see clear outperformance in Indian market compared to other market, but then you cannot have the huge divergence between global economy and Indian economy. You can only have the outperformance but not the decouple for a medium to longer time frame. Now keeping all this aside, what next? For very short term, today again there will be an attempt by bulls after this gap down what you are seeing on SGX, indicating an open at around 17,450 to give a pullback, and today being weekly expiry, markets will be highly choppy and one has to be very careful in stock selection, especially if you are an F&O trader. You have to understand these big moves which will come in market has to be taken with strong position sizing and understanding of risk management, because volatility no doubt thrills but it kills. If you can understand this very well as a trader, then you can use it to your advantage by right risk management and position sizing to make tons of money. I'm sure today's input has been so much for you non-stop, which I have provided. More I will provide you on my Twitter handle. I am Rudramurthy. Also in ET Now Swadesh Hindi, I'll be coming in closing bell today between 2:30 to 3:30 on the prime time to give you what next and more views and more inputs on market with stock recommendations, because that's the time when market is on and I'll provide you all that information. Do log into ET Now Swadesh today in Hindi between 2:30 to 3:30, and more market updates during live market hour will be available to you guys on my Twitter. And to my clients, you will get more of these upsets and ups and down moves in markets much earlier through the right money making tool, and that will be available to you guys as being part of the clientele of Rudra and Vachana. Thank you so much for watching this video. Signing off, Rudramurthy.